Welcome back to our vlog. Today I thought that we would address quite a controversial subject. I mean, definitely my point and my viewpoint on this subject is very controversial. I think we'll discuss slightly the soul. I mean, we're not going to go into huge detail, but I'm going to put out their perspective, my perspective, what I think of the soul and how I think the soul operates. So, my idea is that there are a finite amount of souls in the universe. There is not an infinite amount of souls, as some people might want us to believe. Having only a finite amount of souls means that it gives credence to reincarnation. That is because, obviously, those souls that have been born before and expired will need to live again. Maybe on this plane of existence, maybe on a different plane of existence, depending on the mission, what they have accomplished in that particular plane of existence. Now, many people tell us that the soul resides within the body. I beg to differ. My opinion here is that the soul resides outside of the body. That it is something that resides around us and that transmits data to our mortal flesh, to our mortal body. The soul in itself will maintain and harness all the data of past lives, which is something that is far too enormous for our brain to encompass in this life. Therefore, it gives us just the right amount of information for us to be able to go through this journey that we have decided to partake in. One might also ask you, so what happens at birth? You know, I mean, the most spoken about theory is that the soul enters the body is then born, and then we have a living being, a spiritual being having a mortal experience. In my opinion, the soul remains still outside the body at that chosen period, even through childbirth. The soul also remains in complete control of that journey, whether it will want to maintain or it might want to depart from that particular journey. What then happens is that once we are born, as we draw our first breath, that is when the connection between the soul and our mortal being occurs. So it is quite a different viewpoint from what most people have entertained about the soul residing within, about it moving through our body as it prepares to come out at the end of our journey. I believe that the soul will reside outside of us, and as our time comes towards an end, then the cord which maintains the contact between the soul and the mortal flesh extinguishes, and therefore we have what we class as death.